report coming in from our EBC correspondent in Bangkok. Faye, what do you have from us? For us, rather. Hello, Faye.
Good afternoon, Alma, and
Good
good afternoon to all
afternoon.
the viewers as well. Yeah, before I present the story or the special feature for everybody and for you, I would just like to give some short updates about here in Thailand because according to the Ministry of Education, they have already declared the school opening would be on July 1. The usual school opening here, Alma, is it will happen like usual, like May or the second week of May. However, because of this, many Filipinos here are like OFWs are usually the teachers. So I'm going to present a short story of one of the OFW here in Thailand. His name is Mr. Paulo Jandusay, and then he is an Educational System Technological Institute graduate of a secondary education major in computer education. He has been teaching here for almost 3 years, and I've talked to him earlier, and then he is going to tell some stories or some experiences that he had during this pandemic situation. Alma?
Okay, let's listen in. Let's watch this.
I've been teaching here in Thailand for already 3 years for senior high school in the Bangkok, which is a public school.
Yes, 3 years is really long. 3 years is really long stay here. Do you teach high school students or primary students?
Yes, I do teach grade 9 and grade 12.
The Ministry of Education has announced that the school opening would be on July 1. What is your stand here? And may I know what would be your plans in staying here? Because the usual school opening starts in May, right?
Yes, that's you're truly correct with that. July 1st is the start of the classes here in Thailand. It was already announced by the government, especially the Ministry of Education here. And for my plans here, actually, our school is helping us out in terms of doing an online teaching starting from May, since that is on our contract for us to continue teaching the students over online teaching. So we prepared materials for that, and they also taking care of what we call SSS cash aids for us. So that's roughly gonna take about the 50% amount of the 100% of our basic salary in the school. That really helps us a lot in terms of coping with the pandemic happening right now, because all of us is really affected, not only in Thailand, the Philippines, not only in Asia, all over the world. So it's really understandable for the adjustment that they made for us to be safe as well. And I believe that the government is also doing their best, especially here in Thailand, to make sure the safety of OFWs like me as a teacher.
You know, many Filipinos here in Thailand, they always say the word mahirap. They always say the word napakahirap dito sa Thailand. What is your stand there?
Well, the word is really cliche that all of the OFW, they always say mahirap, napakahirap. It's really part of our values as Filipinos. But also, I also believe that Filipinos always steadfast for being whatever they want, they can be able to achieve it. That's why we are OFW, we're strong enough, we're still here. Not only happened for pandemic issues or concerns, even there's no COVID-19, I also believe that Filipinos can move on at the same time, stay.
Mm-hmm. And since March, did you receive any salary from your employer?
My last salary was last March. So this April I don't have this, since this is the cutoff or for the semester. So it's gonna be no work, no pay.
Mm-hmm. All
So
right, okay.
so
Yeah.
my avenue for that for me to my because usually we also do have part time jobs for doing online teaching as well. So that's
Mhm.
also what I do right now. I applied for online teaching with different schools. Actually, it's an international online teaching job.
Um, because you have mentioned that no work, no pay, and the
Yeah.
Ministry of Education has declared that the school opening will be on July 1. So, for the part time job that you have mentioned, I would just like to know, you can answer this if you want, or if you do not want, it's okay also. Um, can you also identify that as enough support for you?
Honestly speaking, you really need to have a tight budget. You need to, of course, budget yourself until the 1st of July so that you can be able
Mhm.
to to survive. That's the word. Survive.
Correct, correct. Survive na kahit
True.
mahirap. Right?
Yes, laban lang. Yan ang dugong Pilipino laging lumalaban
Yes.
sa kahit anong hirap ng buhay.
Yes, and there is also some other news that they are signing a petition. Some groups of OFW here in Thailand, they are having some petition for directing to urge the Philippine government to give financial aid or support to the Filipinos here. However, Thailand is not the priority there. What is your stand there?
Well, in terms of that, I really, of course, at first I was shocked, though
Mm-hmm.
we really need to also expand our understanding of things because I actually, as a Filipino citizen, I understand that there are really need for aid first in my country, in the Philippines. Of course, it's really sometimes some people say it's unfair, though for me personally, I would say the government are doing their best in the Philippines. I truly understand they only have limited budget. So it's for us OFW to also adjust to whatever the circumstances that our government is doing. Because I believe that our government is just doing their part. And I can see the, the Filipinos are also doing their best as well to adjust to the policies of the government. Same with us, OFW. I'm so sorry if I'm not speaking to the majority. Some people might say it's unfair, but we
It's okay. It's
OFW
okay.
are really, we can adjust and we are survival of the fittest here. And I believe that we can do it. That's a good question. The good thing about my school, it's a public school wherein my my head teachers already told us that they're going to process the papers for that. All we just need to do is just wait for the release of that cash aids for us. And I'm really thankful for the for Thai government for giving us opportunity to be part of their cash incentives because I saw on the news that this is not only for the locals here in Thailand, also for foreigners who are working here.
Yes.
And being a Filipino, I'm very glad and thankful to Thai government for allowing us to be part of this particular program. I had a good news as well
Mm-hmm.
because I just want to share to you, to all the Filipinos, that we got COVID insurance covered here. We do it online by my friend because most of the OFW Filipino workers here avail that. So just to be, to be safe, to feel at ease with the treatment, with the hospital bills that, if should be covered by the hospital bills by this insurance. And another thing, I'm really thankful with the Thai people, especially with my the people here, the Thai administration in my condo unit, in my apartment, wherein they actually gave us this paper as an
Mm-hmm.
assurance that we have a discounted price for the payment for the rental, at least starting May and June. That's
Wow.
roughly 500 baht is really a big help for us.
Yes, it's really a good, and it's a good help. It's a good help. It will be a great help to you guys in there. All right. So you're
Yes,
given
that will.
like a less 500 baht for 2 months.
Yes, and the good thing here, I heard from my other friends, they have 1,000 baht discounted price for the rental bills May and June as well with their monthly bills.
All right, that's great. So you're just going to think of the food that you're going to have in there. Did you stock some food in your apartment?
Yeah, absolutely. I have here,
Yeah.
the most common, the noodles, the
Noodles.
sardines,
Okay.
the basic food, the rice. I also have
Mhm.
bread and
Yeah,
the
we are really a rice lover.
true.
Yeah.
And the good thing here, the rice price here in Thailand is very cheap, so it's really affordable. Correct. And so that's why still, even we're an OFW here in Thailand, we're still feeling blessed, as
Mm-hmm.
they say in Filipino term, still feeling blessed. Being an OFW is not always the sadness, the pain, and the troubles. There's still the positive side of being an OFW.
Right. Okay.
Instead, even we are in the middle of pandemic, COVID-19. COVID-19 lang yan, Pilipino tayo.
All right. Great. And so the curfew 10 p.m. to 4 a.m.
Good thing you mentioned that because the curfew hours here, currently right now, it's on my time watch, it's already 10 o'clock. So 10
Mm-hmm.
o'clock in the evening until round the clock until 5 a.m. in the morning. That's going to be the time period for the curfew hours. And of course, as an abiding law citizen, you should not go out because if you're going to go out, you need to face the consequences. Here in Thailand, they're very strict because they really want to control the pandemic. So they're making sure that if you're being caught at those time, being going outside, doing some parties, that's really prohibited. So you need to pay 40,000 baht, unfortunately, and you need to be in prison or jail for 24 hours. So
Yeah.
if you don't,
And
just follow the rules, you know, and also a message to the Philippines, to my kababayan there, please, wag pong matigas ang ulo.
all right. Okay. All right. And so the SSS beneficial or the benefits for the unemployed person. So that really helps. Correct.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, and the last one more thing, you have your family in here in Thailand or there in the Philippines that you want to say something?
Oh, I really missed my family. Actually, living alone is not really easy because my family is living right now in the Philippines, especially in Pasay. Jandusay family, hello to my mom, to my father, and to my brother and sister. Hopefully to see you soon. All we just need to do is just pray, and that's also my weapon as well to keep on
Mm-hmm.
going. Being an
Right.
Iglesia Ni Cristo member is really I'm really proud and so happy and grateful because I was blessed to be part of this Church of Christ with the supervision of Kapatid William Regalado, with the guidance of Ka Edwin Estrellado and the church
Mhm.
administration, with the local of Rangsit as the classical district of Thailand. Oh, sa aking mga kababayan, OFW in Thailand, um, alam ko po napakahirap po ng buhay natin dito at marami talagang problem day by day and maraming shocking news around us. Just continue to be steadfast for your faith. At the same time, be prayerful more and more faithful with God. Everything shall follow.
Okay, thank you very much. And thank you very much for giving me your time. I hope we're going to meet and I mean to talk again this kind of conversation. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Cup and cup.
All right. Thank you, Faye, for that interview. What did he say? Kapong kap? Is that right?
Yes,
What does
Alma.
that mean? That means goodbye?
Kapag that's the meaning of that is like just saying thank you.
Ah,
Yeah,
thank
just
you.
saying thank you very much for that time.
Thank you so much, Faye, for that time too. Thank you for your that interview for us. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Alma. And this is Faye Barta reporting live from Bangkok, Thailand Bureau, and we live in interesting times. Khop kun ka.